Hey guys, what's up and welcome back. This workout is a full body toning 30-minute beginning Pilates mat. And all you need is yourself and a mat. Magic Circle is absolutely optional, but I will show you a couple things that may help you if you have it. As always, don't forget to record your workout and let's get started. Today, we're starting with bridging. So sit up with your knees bent, extend your arms forward. Go ahead and roll all the way down on your back. Heels stay in line with the sits bones. Hands lay down by your side. Slowly lift your hips up towards the ceiling and lower while articulating through each vertebrae. Engage those glutes at the top, but be careful not to splay your ribs. Belly button is pulled down towards your spine and breathe. Now, as you bring your hips back down heavy on the mat, heel toe your feet together so the feet and ankles touch. Lift just the toes off the mat, engage your low belly, and exhale to bring the knees up towards your chest. Inhale to lower back down, but only go as far as you can without arching your low back off the ground. If you do this exercise with your back arched, you're probably going to aggravate whatever back pain that you may be feeling or feel back pain later. So really keep your back flat on the mat the whole time. Now place both hands behind your head and press that back firmly down into the ground. Lift your head up following the arc of your spine and crunch up, taking your focus in between your thighs or the belly button. Exhale as you crunch and inhale as you come back down. Good. Now going into classic Pilates crunching. Reach those arms up to the ceiling and lower them down by your hips as you lift your head into the crunch. Arms go back up towards the ceiling as your head rests down and bring them back forward and crunch. Again, inhale as you roll back, exhale as you come forward. Now on this last one, stay up in that crunch, hands stay hovering off the mat, look into that belly button and hold. Now pump your arms up and down 2 inches, up, down, good. And then keep warming up that core, pulling that belly button deep into the floor. Now rest your head back down, bring your arms up towards the ceiling and legs to a 90-degree position. Press that low back down, and as you inhale, reach the right arm overhead as your left leg goes forward, and exhale to close it back to center. Switch sides. Inhale, expand, left arm overhead, right leg extends. Exhale, come back in. Keep going. Inhale, and exhale, come back to center. All right, now we're crunching in this tabletop 90-degree angle legs and pumping the arms to find that core. Breath should be nice and easy. Just make sure you're not holding your breath and pump. Gaze looks into your belly button or your inner thighs. Nice. Rest your head and take a little breather. We're revisiting bridging, but this time if you have your magic circle, you can go ahead and place it in your inner thighs for extra resistance. Again, making sure you engage the glutes well, but also articulate one vertebrae at a time. Now from there, come down halfway and then lift your hips all the way up, squeeze the glutes, and then come back down halfway and lift. Now put that circle off to the side, flop your knees open to a butterfly position, soles of the feet together, and rock a little bit side to side to open up your hips. Bridge up in this butterfly position and you'll notice your external glutes turn on. Keep lifting and lowering, feeling the stretch along your hip flexors as well as the strengthening of your glutes. Good. Now hug your knees into the chest and rock forward and back along the mat to give your spine a little flexion. From here, go ahead and grab the right knee into the chest and extend your left leg out straight. Find a crunch from there and your left toe should be about eye level. Stay in the crunch and switch the legs. Switch and switch. Find that strength in your core and breathe one leg inhale, one leg exhale. Always option to leave your head down. Good. Now bring the knees back in, rest your head down for 1 second, and bring it right back up. If you have the magic circle, you can place it behind your head and hold it there while you extend your legs out and in. If not, hold your shins with your hands and stay in the crunch as you extend your arms overhead and your legs out. Circle the arms as you come back in nice and tight. Again, expand, inhale, exhale, circle the arms around and tight, tight, tight ball as you come back in. Nice. Now rest your head and breathe. Straight legs, single legs are next. So extend the right leg up towards the ceiling. Grab behind its calf or ankle so you're in a crunch. The higher you grab, the more crunch you are in and the more core you'll feel. Hover the opposite leg off of the mat high enough where your back isn't lifting and switch to grab the other leg. Pull that belly button deep into your spine. Nice. Now from here, we're going into legs lowering. So bring both hands behind your head, extend both legs up to the ceiling. You're going to find yourself in a crunch one more time. Inhale, lower your legs down as far as you can without arching the low back. And then exhale, bring the legs back up to the ceiling. Inhale, lower. Exhale, deeper crunch, come back up. finishing up our ab series with crisscross or bicycle crunches. Let's bring our right elbow to our left knee and find those obliques as you twist, and then switch to the other side, left elbow, right knee. Keep breathing. 1 inhale one side, 1 exhale the other side. Good. Rest your head back down, grab a sip of water if you need, and then we're gonna meet on our stomach, hands by your shoulders, press up to get a nice stretch in your abs as well as your back. Walk your hands forward and press up if you'd like to straighten your arms all the way. Now going into back strengthening, overlap your hands and rest your forehead on top. Then pull that belly button away from the floor while you lift your head off the mat. Inhale to lift, exhale to come down. Keep going like that. Finding proper alignment as you tone your back. Now from here, we're going to warm up the glutes. So go ahead and extend the legs as straight as you can behind you. Press the pelvic bone down into the mat and then find the glutes to lift your legs up behind you. And then lower back down and lift and lower. Now, going into swimming to strengthen the whole back of your body. Extend both arms forward and lift 4 limbs off the mat. From there, lift the right arm and left leg higher, then switch so the left arm and right leg is higher. Once you got the coordination, start to swim a little faster and keep breathing. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Good. Now push back to a child's pose. Give yourself a little bit of a stretch and rest here. Take deep breaths. And then when you're ready, bring both arms towards the right side of the room to get an extra stretch on your left side of your body. Then walk those hands all the way over to the left to create space in your right side body. Come back to center. And now bring yourself to a tabletop position, shoulders over the wrists and hips over the knees. Don't let yourself arch in the back, pull that core in, and we're going into the glutes. Extend the right leg back and lift and lower, feeling the burn on that right glute. Then from there, flex your foot while you keep your leg high. Bring the heel in towards your butt and extend back out. This is a good toning and strengthener for your hamstrings. Keep going. Don't arch that back. Nice, come back down. Now exact same two things on the left side. Extend the left leg out, lift and lower from here. And then keeping your leg high, flex that left foot, and while keeping your leg high, bring that heel in towards your butt and extend back out. Good. Coming back onto the right side, finishing off with some clamshells. Lift the knee out to the side and up, and come back in. You got it. Find those external glutes. Keep it nice and controlled. 2, 1, and other side. Nice. Push back to child's pose. Grab another sip of water if you need. We're going into Sidekick series. So plant the bottom forearm into the mat and press away so that you don't sink in your ribs. Feet should be angled towards the front edge of the mat. Lift the top leg up and swing it forward and back without letting your hips rock. Then from there, lift and lower, still keeping your hips still. Keeping your abs pulled in and lengthening through your whole body, through the top of your head. Now switching to the other side, lifting that top leg up to hip height, then swing it forward and back. Stay controlled. Lift and lower. Nice. Now let's do a mermaid stretch. Cross your legs like a mermaid, grab the top ankle, and then reach up and over your body with your opposite arm. Get a nice full stretch in the sides, creating space between each rib. Exhale as you pulse forward to get deeper in that stretch each time, and switch sides. All right, now come back to a sitting position and roll back down. Extend both legs straight underneath you and extend your arms straight overhead. Grab the circle if you'd like to really force yourself to find that articulation in the spine. Exhale as you roll all the way up, then round over your legs. Then sit up tall, inhale, and exhale all the way back down. Try not to use too much momentum from your arms. Rely on the strength of the core to bring you back up. Good. Go ahead and roll back up to sitting. One more to tone the abs. Extend the arms forward and roll back halfway. Come right back up. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, pull that belly button down to come up. Tuck that pelvis to roll down. Articulate through the low spine and keep working that core. This time, stay at the bottom and pulse up, feeling that burn in your core. Reach the fingertips forward, sending energy out through them, but keep your shoulders down. Good. Round over those knees for a second. Give yourself a little bit of a break. We're going to do one more set. So let's go ahead and extend your arms back forward, lengthen out and up through that spine, pull the low abs in and roll down halfway and come back up. Challenge yourself to articulate a little bit more. And then going right into pulsing. Feel that burn in your core. Good. Roll all the way back down this time, and let's stretch it out. Left leg is straight underneath you, and bring that right knee into the chest. Rock it side to side, and then bring that leg up as high as it goes. Then inhale as you bend that top leg, and exhale as you drive that heel up towards the ceiling to get a big stretch in your hamstring. Then bend that knee, cross it over for a low back twist, and take your focus over towards your right hand. Good. Come back to center and go ahead and switch the legs. Extending the right leg underneath, hold that left knee into your chest, rock it side to side to loosen up the hips. Then extend that left leg up towards the ceiling. Inhale as you bend the knee. Exhale, drive that heel up to the ceiling. Then cross it over to your right side and take the focus over your left hand. Nice. Then bring the knees into the chest again and rock it up to a seated position. Bring your legs to a butterfly position and take a big stretch forward over the legs, exhaling and sinking into the floor. With every exhale, try to reach the fingers forward further each time. And deep breaths. Then come up slightly and extend both legs straight in front. Reach up and over your legs to stretch your hamstrings and low back. All right, just a couple more things. Come back to a tabletop position one more time, and we're going to hover the knees off the mat. This one really has been effective in toning my abs and strengthening my core, so we're going to do it 3 times. Lift and hover the knees off the mat, and pull the belly button flat into your back as far as you can. Then gently drop the knees down and do a mini cow stretch Then find that flat back once again. Hover and lift the knees. Hold. Last time. Hover the knees off the mat, pulling that belly button flat into the back as far as you can. Good. Come down. And then from there, go ahead and bring your left foot forward into a runner's lunge, keeping that back knee on the mat. Press your hips heavy towards the mat and feel that stretch in your right hip flexor. Then switch so the right leg comes to the front. Pressing your hips down and forward, feeling that length in your left side hip flexor. Good. Finishing up with flexion and extension to give the spine a little love. Cow stretch. Look up to the ceiling as your stomach drops down towards the floor, and then counter that with a cat stretch, looking into the belly button and rounding the spine. Also add a little side to side to give sideways movement for our spine. And then roll it up to one last seated position. Roll your shoulders back, and then roll your shoulders forward. From there, interlace your fingers behind you and reach back behind to stretch the front of your chest as you look up. Then lift the arms higher behind you as you look down to feel a stretch in the top of your shoulders. Alternate through that a couple times and it should loosen your shoulders up. Nice. Great job, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this full body workout, and thumbs up on the video if you did. Subscribe for more at-home workouts coming your way. If you have any questions about Pilates or the exercises, leave it in the comments below. Until next time, Fit Fam.